quick video about the differences between the original Thornproof wax that Barbour used on the jackets versus the new Sylkoil wax that they now currently use on all their wax jackets. Now, the main difference, the jacket on the left here has the original Thornproof, and the jacket on the right has the new Sylkoil. So right off the bat, you can kind of see it's not really that noticeable, but I'm gonna come in a little closer. The original Thornproof wax is a shinier finish. It's hand applied on this jacket. You cannot really, the way I've known it to be, you can't really machine apply it or spray it on. It's a wax that comes in a can when you want to reproof the jacket. And what it is, you just rub it on the jacket as evenly as possible. A lot of the times it does not, if you reproof the jacket yourself, it's really hard to get an even application of that wax along this jacket. But the Thornproof has a really nice smell to it. It has a nice waxy, sort of like a candle wax smell. Really, really nice smell. It's not a bad smell in any regards. And the wax is shinier. It's a bit of a shiny finish to the jacket. And it's also more stiffer. So it's a bit more crinkly, as you see when I bend the sleeve. It's a little like stiff, like a crisp finish on the fabric there when you coat it with a Thornproof dressing. It's a thicker wax, and I think the idea of Thornproof is supposed to be above waterproofness and stormproofness. It's supposed to be thorn-proof. So when you're hunting in the outdoors, you can walk through, I guess, thorns without the fabric ripping or anything like that. It's a very durable finish. A lot of these older wax jackets with the Thornproof, you might have fraying along the collars from where the wax wears out, and it's a cotton fabric underneath the wax, and the cotton fabric sheds over time. So just keep that in mind. It's not a daily wearing wax, and one of the, I guess, not the issues, but one of the downsides of the Thornproof dressing, it looks good, it smells really good, but it's a high maintenance kind of thing. You have to reapply it every year to get a perfect, get the nice lifespan out of your jacket, the most out of your jacket in terms of lifespan and with the waterproofing of the wax. So it's $35 to apply the wax. Barbour would charge about $35 to apply the wax as many times as you need. To some of the older jackets came with a lifetime warranty for the waxing, but Barbour no longer does the warranty for reproofing the jacket or re-waxing the jacket. So keep that in mind. The older ones have higher maintenance in regards to applying that wax every year, every 2-3 years to get your jacket looking fresh and crisp. And this is the Thornproof wax on my A104 Bedale, which is brand new. That's why I wanted to show you guys this jacket. It's a brand new wax finish. This jacket is about 10 years old. You would not buy, it was hard pressed to find a brand new factory fresh or tailor shop fresh finish of this Thornproof wax. Now, the modern wax that Barbour uses is a traditional, they call it traditional Sylkoil wax, as you see there, and traditional Sylkoil finish. Let me zoom in so you guys can see that. It says that there, and this is Barbour, I guess, is their trademark process for the wax, and this is the original Barbour tartan. I guess there's nothing in there about the wax treatment, but you do see the Sylkoil finish there. This wax is, in my opinion, I'm not an expert in wax applications as it regards to jackets, but in my opinion, this wax is softer. It's very much softer. You see there's no flex in this jacket. The wrinkles on this is from me wearing it. This is actually a brand new jacket. I literally only been wearing this jacket for about a week, so this is a brand new example of a Sylkoil finished jacket. This is about maybe my 4th or 5th Sylkoil jacket, so I can say a little bit more about this, but in my opinion, this Sylkoil finish, it's a smoother finish. It's a silkier, as the name implies, finish. It always seems to me in all my jackets that I've had with Sylkoil, it seems like a factory synthetic application of it. It's like it was applied with, the jacket went through a conveyor belt and the wax was like sprayed into the fabric. It has that, I guess, that feel of the wax. It's perfectly applied, one. Seam to seam, it's always perfectly applied the way it looks on these jackets. And it's a softer finish, it's odorless. It's literally odorless. It has no smell to this finish, and it's easier to wear. And I think the idea of the Sylkoil was to have a jacket that required less maintenance in terms of treating the fabric every year. I've had Sylkoil jackets since 2008 that that I got rid of. I used to have a sage bedale, a sage colored bedale with the ancient tartan lining. I really did not like that jacket because the wax, the Sylkoil wax, didn't age at all. It looked brand new after 4 or 5 years of me wearing it in the wintertime. It looked the same. It didn't wear out at all. So the thing with the Sylkoil, it lasts a much longer time on the jacket. It doesn't dry out or anything. The wax also has a matte finish look to it. Like a dry, you know, it doesn't look wet. Like compared to the Thornproof, it looks like a wet, glossy kind of finish, which is nice. I like the way the Thornproof looks compared to the Sylkoil. It's nothing really, you know, interesting to say about the look of it, Sylkoil. I mean, it's more of a practicality than appearance. Whereas the Thornproof is a little less practical because of that high maintenance and reapplying the wax every year. And the way the wax wears really quickly. If you wear this as a daily jacket, your wax will wear out much quicker. The Sylkoil, you can wear this as a daily jacket and the wax will still look the same. It'll still be fresh on the jacket. Like I said, this is an odorless wax. It doesn't smell. So I guess most customers that may not like the smell of Thornproof, it's not a bad smell. It just smells like you smell like a candle, basically, like your walking candle. And I don't know, I like the waxy smell. It doesn't bother me. But if it bothers you, then you might want a Sylkoil finish wax Barbour jacket. Well, first of all, they don't sell the Thornproof finish anymore. But if you do buy an older jacket on auction or online, keep in mind that if it's a fresh application of the Thornproof wax, it will smell waxy. It's not a bad smell. I'm gonna reiterate that. It's not a bad smell at all. And it's a slick finish. It feels like it almost comes off on your hand, but it doesn't come off at all. But it has that feel like it would come off. It doesn't come off in your hand. I've been wearing these jackets for 10, almost 15 years now, since 1998 to now, 2014. And I've never had an issue where Thornproof wax came off in any of my clothing. And I tend to wear these with business shirts, like white collared shirts. Never had an issue with the wax seeping into my clothing at all. So, in both these jackets, the Sylkoil and the Thornproof. The other thing with Sylkoil, it's more wind resistant compared to Thornproof. The way it's applied in the fabric, I find that Sylkoil jackets are more wind resistant and a little warmer as a result compared to Thornproof jacket where it's like a stiffer wax. And this is a softer wax that wraps around your body. It's more weatherproof, I think, compared to the Thornproof wax. That is, I guess, most I could say about this. These are two brand new examples of Thornproof and Sylkoil. I actually have an older example of what... The thing with Thornproof, another thing I like about Thornproof wax, before I take this down, it ages really nicely in the jacket. So if you never retreat the jacket that has Thornproof treatment, you'll never have... It doesn't look bad. I have this bedale, this older bedale. It's a Dress Gordon A100 bedale. This is a Thornproof wax jacket. Sorry guys, bring that up. I never reproofed this jacket and it aged really nice. The Thornproof dried out long ago on this jacket. You might see a little bit of Thornproof dress in there in an inside pocket flap. And it fades. You can see the fade actually. I'm going to show you this for example. You see how it fades from, I guess, glossy, wet looking to like a dried. Leaves a nice dry finish on this wax. So Thornproof is not bad at all if you never reproof the jacket. It has a nice, it ages really nice on a sage green jackets and it leaves a nice olive, sort of olive, I guess desert green look on this jacket. So this is a dried out example of Thornproof. And I can reproof this jacket for $35. Barbour is what Barbour charges to reproof it. In the United States, it's the New Hampshire. They have I guess a factory in New Hampshire where you would ship the jacket to get it reproofed. It's $35, not a lot of money. You could tailor the jacket, replace the zippers. It's about $60 to tailor, I guess, any lengthened sleeves or I guess lengthen the jacket. It's about $70 to $190. It's not super expensive, but I opt to not reproof the jacket. And I'm not right for not reproofing the jacket. I know I'm wrong for it, but I like the way this jacket looks. The way the Thornproof has dried out. Looks really nice. It's dry. It's a little soft actually now. It's not as crisp as the fresh new Thornproof jacket. It's actually on par with the Sylkoil. It looks almost the same. It has the same feel. Whereas what I was saying, how Sylkoil, when it's brand new, it looks dry. It looks sort of like a Thornproof worn after like many years. Is the way Sylkoil looks and feels. So you can see the difference between an old Thornproof jacket. Maybe this jacket is about 10 years old and never retreated a jacket. I don't wear this every day as well. It's not a daily jacket. I've only worn this in the spring for a couple months out of the year, a couple days in a week. So you get an example of the difference between Thornproof and Sylkoil. And that will be my video.